I have tens of thousands of dollars of cars.
So we got Shohei.
Connection lost.
Invincible.
Good. Oops. Good morning. Oops. Good morning and welcome to MIGHTYOX Trading. Happy Wednesday, CPI day. That's fixed, kind of. Why does that look weird? I guess it's okay. Anyway, hope everyone's had a great night. Ready for a great CPI day. Market overnight has been pretty much going up. Not a huge range though. Only 200 and about 224 points of range, low 625, high 849. We're right at the highs right now. That'd be interesting if that's leading to up so it can drop at CPI. I think, yeah. Oops, I guess we don't want to leave it on a daily chart, do we? There we go. Every new tick is a new high here as it tries to push up. Hey, Kartik, doing good? Hey, Jake, good to see you. Kartik, Bowenox announced some major changes yesterday. When you get a chance to check those out. There's a drop. Continue to come down now. Down about 25 points from the high. I'm not really testing it. I'm using it. I mean, I still okay. I keep the 1 minute up on the stream because I think people want to see. If people are looking at that chart, they want to see the movement easier. But I mean, I don't even look at the chart you guys are looking at. I'm I have like 8 charts in front of me that I'm looking at right on my lower screen, and I put the chart you guys see up on the higher screen. Hey Skeletor, happy CPI. I said Kartik. I said Bolinox announced some major changes yesterday. If you want to check that out when you have time. I will switch to the 15 minute if I enter off a 15 minute. I'm also looking at the 5, and I'll switch. I'll show what I saw that made me want to enter the trade. Like right now, I am getting a 15-minute signal, but that's going to lead me into CPI, and that I could take it on a something that doesn't have news rules, but I don't know if it's worth it. Not to mention, that's the lowest ATR I've seen on a 15-minute chart at Q in quite a while. 25 points on 25 ATR on the 15-minute chart. Stalling here. Give me a minute, guys. I'm checking radar for later today for a friend, so I'm not really looking at the chart right now. Hey, Sire, how you feeling? I'm glad to hear you're better. Huh. I'm glad it didn't last real long, Sire. Excuse me. Sorry. Morning, JJR. How are you? Are you ready for CPI? Ronnie Big Salami. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good. I think YOLO earned a trade. Hey, Freighter. Morning, USD. Here early for you for CPI. That's what I'm trying to spit out. That's 3 odd sentences you put together there, Frater. Honestly, my problem is I don't know which way I want to YOLO. I'm trying to figure out what way. I think it wants to go down, but I'm not confident on that. Hassan, good morning. I don't know. Maybe you have some sort of translation thing on your computer without realizing it. I don't know. That's what I've been seeing. For remember I told you whenever JJR says hello, it never looks like it shows GM dot V dot T dot. and then when I mouse over it, it shows the right message. I don't know what that is. Everyone thought I was crazy.
Extra read all about it. News in a few minutes.
Wow, look at it just shoot up here right before CPI. Someone put that little symbol in AI and see if anyone could tell us. Whoa! What the hell? We just shot up 90 points in the open of this candle. I don't know if I want a yellow anymore. Actually, and NQ shot up to 932. Micro NQ only shot up to 909.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Oh, I stopped out of the yellow. Top tick. Damn it. I was right. I just didn't give it enough. Damn it. Well, earned the trade pretty much done. Or maybe not. I guess I put in the wrong amount of ticks. I don't know. Is anybody else hearing anything? Does my stream sound weird at all to anybody else? That sucks. I got stopped out top tick on my YOLO. 849.25. It went up to 945.25, and it stopped. It went to 950. Damn. Oh, it's okay. I mean, I do sometimes type. Hold on. Is this the sound you hear? It's coming all the way back now. Well, not all the way, but it shot up to. Well, I'm gonna use. Shot up to 960. Shot down to 750. Now, what's interesting is on micros, it shot up only to 950 and shot down to 745. Micros separated again. Oh, I didn't look at the numbers. Hold on. CPI year over year 3.4, which was exactly on forecast. Why don't I believe that? Everything came in exactly on forecast. 3.4 is still hot. Some like it hot. Some like it hot. And it's coming all the way back. Let's see. Copper's up huge. Gold shot down. Crude didn't care. Dow's pulling back a bit. Uh, Hey, Art Static. Looks like it wants to come all the way back. Yeah, why is that a surprise that I have TPT accounts? No, Art Static. I got Tradeify, TPT, Earn to Trade, Fund It Next, Bowlinox, Apex. Did I forget anybody? Take profit. I think that's it. Not no lucid yet, but I plan to. Honestly, my goal is to get funded by everything. Oh yeah, I forgot Top Step. I have Top Step as well. It's personal, Art Static. And I have a Ninja Trader brokerage account. I will. Yeah, I'll send Cam a message. How long have you been waiting again? Remind me. Let us come all the way back. That candle started at 904. We're back up to 900. Okay. I will see what if I mean I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. We're trying to get back up to the highs here. It looks like once the high on NQ 950, the high on MNQ 950, 96. So I'm sorry, 960 on NQ, 950 on MNQ. I just sent the message to my affiliate manager. We'll see what he says when he sees it. Morning, John. It's your work from home today? Hey, David. My trading started off in tragedy, Art Static. In October of 2019, I had my left leg amputated below the knee. Ended up in a rehab waiting for a prosthetic. COVID hit, so everything was on back order. Oil went negative, and I had a little bit of money on Robinhood. Started buying penny oil stocks and quadrupled my money in like a week. It was only like $100 to $400, but it was cool. And I'd always had an interest in trading, but never taken the time. So I had all the time in the world at that point in time. So I started trying to teach myself to trade by watching YouTube and live streamers and things like that. I started off with penny stocks, got frustrated because of the damn PDT rule, which is gone now, but wasn't then. And then one day I was watching a live streamer and he was advertising Top Step, and I get funded with the trade with someone else's money because I was flat broke at the time, and that sounded good. I had no idea what futures even were really, so I gave myself a quick crash course and jumped into Top Step in like 2021. No, that's what are you doing, Cat? You know better. So that 15-minute candle ended up finishing green after shooting down so much. 5 minute just gave me a short signal. I didn't take it. But I noticed it. Less than 10 minutes to the top of the hour. Purple candle here on the 15. I do hate going into the 9 o'clock hour with anything that can be wonky. I don't know where we're going. I only know where we've been. Hey, Graybeard, how you doing? Sorry to hear that, Graybeard. So we're settling out here after CPI. It's kind of choppy at the moment. Crude coming down. I didn't realize crude got all the way back up to 83. We were below 75 at one point last week. Vikings. Vikings. I blew a funded account on Friday. That wasn't fun. Ouch. It really, I was really frustrated when that happened. Losing evals, I get it. I mean, yeah, obviously they're money, but you haven't accomplished anything with those yet. The funded accounts, it really feels like a loss. Right. And why are you bugging? Okay, we're just about the top of the hour. Let's see if we get wonkiness. No signals here for me to take. Ooh, ooh. You're not feeling well, huh? Not feeling well? Ouch, ouch, ouch. I have no idea where this is going right now. Not really. Well, we did get wonky. As you saw, it spike up, came right back down, but still climbing up. Copper coming down here. Gold also coming down. Morning, Ace. Give me a few on that. Let me see what I can get. Use my even. So FYI, uh, Ace, I only got the video. I did not get a picture. I can show the video here first in a minute. So moving on up. Well, I'll show your video in a little bit. I want to talk to Yaya here. Hi, Yaya, 1985. Welcome to the stream. So I show the 1 minute, but I'm mainly looking for on the 5 and the 15. So for me, let me find. I got triggers for with momentum trades and reversal trades. For with momentum, I'm looking for these blues that are above the 9, taking that be a long signal there, or purples that are below the 9, such as this one right here. Although this one's a little big. And then for reversals, I'm looking for either where you see these little weird symbols. Those are supposed to be bells, but for some reason it's not reading, and those are indications of reversals. Or I'm looking for areas that are non-shaded, and especially if I get a blue or a purple in a non-shaded area, this will be a great short signal right here. Those are my two main things that I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be blue or purple. Like this one right here would have been good. This one here would have been good. Those are my main triggers. And I'm looking for both on the 5 and the 15. Looks like this is yesterday. This would have been a great long signal right here. A great short signal right here. And I try and stay out of the chop. The brown is indication that it's touching the 9. And whenever you're constantly touching the 9, that means chop. See how that would have worked there, etc. For everyone wants to see Aces flash flood. Here we go. Whoa. Okay, it's sideways. I don't know why it's sideways. And it was too huge. Let's do a transform fit the screen. I will play that again. It's still sideways. I mean, there you go. Copper coming down for me. I'm watching not just NQ. I have NQ up and a couple other charts, but I'm watching NQ, ES, gold, copper, and crude. Oops, I left it on the 15. My strategies worked on the one as well. You can see here on the one, those blue candles would have worked. But my mind tends to not process the one fast enough as far as I keep trying, and the one can give more false signals. How long did it last, Ace? If you have any other questions, Yaya, feel free to ask at any time. We'll find MIGHTYOX Trading is a very open, helpful community. A lot of us have been here a long time. Well, I've been here forever because it's my stream, but a lot of the members have been here a long time, and we've become kind of a family here. Oh, wow. These are the frustrating days on the 5 and the 15. Because, like I said, that 1 minute chart would have given me a couple of entries. And right now, I really haven't had. I mean, and they've only gone. I mean, it's slow. Our ATR is still 10. Hopefully, the bell's going to give us some excitement today. Oops. Screech. Getting my headset ready for when Melody joins us. Five-minute chart giving a possible indication where it's come down. See the purple candle there on the 1. See the purple candle did not work so far. Apparently, John, yes. Uh, Perhaps they should still let pitchers hit. Maybe he could have done something for the offense, too. The thing is, it's not all that offensive. We've been shut out more this year than any other team. We have the lowest on base percentage in the entire league, in the entire MLB. Or we did the last time I looked. That was like last week. Or might have been right before they acquired a Rise. So it's just been a horrible year. Realmuto is pretty much cooked. Bohm has the lowest WAR of any qualified player. Stott's been the only one really, really hot for the last few months. Schwarber went 17 games without a home run before he hit 2 on Sunday. And the scary part is, you know, Harper and Turner and Realmuto and Schwarber are all, well, I think Realmuto has 2 more years. Everybody else has, Schwarber has 3 more years, and Harper has like 5 more years, and Turner has 5 more years. And it's just that they're already, I mean, Harper's still doing really good, but, they're all showing signs of decline. And we have no farm system. Too high here on AQ. We're trying to get up to 30,000. Wait, who only has 1 save? Oh, I'm confused. Oh, okay. Ace, I was confused by what? No, the Phillies, their closer is one of the most elite in the game. If you've never seen his entrance, it's absolutely awesome. Uh, okay. Yeah, I was just confused for a minute. And the main reason I was confused was because I didn't look at it right, and I thought John said that, not you. And then I realized it was you. Realized you were joking. Good question. We got less than 10 minutes, but it's possible. If that happens, JJR, my opinion is we shoot down at the bell. Which is better than shooting up, because shooting up is bad. Drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. 981 the high. Still rising. I see NQ rising. I see profits on the way. Don't take a short tonight. It's not gonna end right. I see NQ on the rise. Looks like it's gonna stall here. And the 5-minute till algo didn't really give us anything. Five-minute chart giving me a purple candle here for the bell. It's interesting as well. Morning, Teo. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Oh, doing fine, doing fine. What did I miss this morning? Anything fun?
CPI shot down almost 200 points, and that came all the way back, and we're just about at 30 down.
Yeah, I saw that wick and I was like, oh, forgot about CPI. But it's always interesting. Every time it does that, when it shoots down and then goes back up, I always wonder, is it going to go back down to meet that? But
that's what I was thinking.
yeah, we shall see.
I always find it suspicious as well when all four reports that come out, the year over year, the month over month, and then the core of both of those, all hit the estimate to the exact percentage point.
Yeah, that is a little suspicious.
Hear me! 2 minutes to the opening bell. Prepare yourself. 2 minutes left.
I'm thinking we're going to sell here at the bell.
It sure did lose momentum up. So I could see that too.
Maybe we see a burst up just to tickle 30,000 before it comes in.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, I made another jacked ace fighting off a coyote. I'll have to show it a bit. Hey, wow. It did exactly what I said. It hit 30,001. And then came down. Well, let's see if it comes back up for it.
Well, my bot that I don't usually have turned on right at the open took a trade right at the open. So that's interesting. I don't love the trade it took, to be honest. But it thinks we're going to get $3,300 out of a 2 micro trade.
That would be a freaking epic trade.
Yeah.
Order filled.
And it stopped out. Okay.
Target filled.
We'll see if the next one hits.
I just hit 34 points on the funded next eval.
Nice.
Wow. Yep. So, okay, I called this perfectly. It was accidental, but I called it perfectly. I said, will it tickle 30,000 before coming down? And that's exactly what it did. 30,001. And then this huge drop, almost back down to 900 already. Good morning, Crypticon. You've been doing that a bunch lately, haven't you, Ace? Do we need to send a medevac helicopter? Huge fall here. And it's now down 100 points in the high. You're definitely among friends here. Okay. What's going to happen in a minute? That's ominous. Uh, is that pronounced Karen? Ace? Uh, I didn't notice that. I didn't feel like I was floating. It's down to the 9 on the 15. Trying to break that. That's sitting at 904. Yeah, I remember you mentioning it. I just didn't know how it was pronounced. I think it's funny that it's pronounced Karen, just like the, you know, Karens of the world. I do feel sorry for anyone that's actually named Karen as a nice person.
Yeah, I know a few. Well, I don't actually know that many. I know a few Karens. Most of them live up to the name.
I went to school with a couple Karens. The one uh, got the nickname of Pepsi because he got something stuck in a Pepsi bottle and had to have it removed. Not the appendage removed, the Pepsi bottle removed.
Okay.
And he never lived that down. I should look that name up on Facebook. See if there's still any mention of that. There's a nice pop back up here. We are up 50 points on this 5-minute candle. You lost the dog, Ace? back down. Good. I'm glad we didn't lose gravity, although that would have been pretty cool to float for a few seconds. Though the crash down when it came back would have been a little rough.
Order filled. Order filled.
All right. We're still coming down.
Yeah.
Low of the overnight still a ways away, 624, so over 200 points till we get to there. Copper's coming straight down. Gold's pretty much straight down as well. Crude's falling too, so nothing's happy there. Except for us, we're happy.
It really likes this area. I think I have yesterday's high at 887.
Yeah,
Just stubborn.
lost some hope. Oh yeah, to show you how slow the overnight was, when I got online this morning, just as I started the stream, the ATR on the 15-minute term was 25.
Oh, ouch.
I play RuneScape, Jake. I haven't in a few months, but I've played on and off for shit, 20 years. RuneScape.
Man.
Yeah, I never played old school RuneScape. Well, except for when it was original RuneScape. Which, like I said, I've been playing it for on and off for 20 years. I only play the regular version, not the old school. I haven't seen it. I heard it was coming, but yeah, I haven't looked at it yet. Nice, JJR. Beautiful.
Ooh, big pump.
Yeah, we might be coming back up to 30,000. I didn't think that was going to happen today. I thought that big move down the open after it was happy touching 30,000 was going to be, we're going to go down.
Yeah.
Gold popping up huge as well. stall again. Shot up 53 points with a 1 minute candle there a couple minutes ago. Now it's kind of giving that candle back.
Really giving it back.
Give it all back. ATR in 1 minute has moved up to 27 with 44 in the 5. This doesn't sound like a good day, Ace. But that means it can only get better from here. So it could like fall again and just kind of pile of dog crap or something. But we won't think about stuff like that. So you got a Karen in front of you after we were talking about Karens. Nice, Ace. uh, I think we're joining us on MIGHTYOX trading today. We need to end the stream now, close this down, and erase this from the internet. I'm going short here. This can't record this. On the bottom. It's the thing. Up down. Short.
Order submitted. Just a reminder why I hate these candles. But the 1 and the 5 both gave me a signal to enter.
uh, Law and Order Rocky Mountain Unit. Stop it on there. Really bouncing. Damn it. No.
Order filled.
Take the green trade, but why don't you come back down? Got shaking out for no reason. I was going to take it at the end of that purple candle there in the blue, and I should have still a green trade on a lot of accounts. I was in a green, and I was over 100. So that was probably stupid not to take that, but I was trying for 50 points. 62 to $71 on those accounts. Can't complain. People bill sounds like I'm complaining. The following opinions expressed by H Trades are not the opinions of MIGHTYOX Trading or any of its employees. Actually, I'm glad I got out where. I mean, I wish I had gotten out at the end of the purple candle on the one, but it just came all the way back, and I would be actually red on the trade now. Thank you, Graybeard. It looks like it's trying to come back down again. Just what I was thinking it might do, but it bounced off the 20 on the 1 minute chart and came right back down. So my entry on that last trade was 894, so it's back right around my entry. So let's see what happens here. Thought about getting back in, but decided not to tempt that fate. It seems kind of confused here. It's the same area that Melody was talking about where it seemed confused earlier. I think you said yesterday's high.
Yeah.
By the way, for those that didn't hear, Bolinox made some changes yesterday. Biggest changes are they now allow you to have 5 of their funded accounts at one time. You no longer got to wait for like getting above the starting balance, whatever, to activate more than 3. But you're now only allowed to have 5 at one time. You can no longer have 11 active funded accounts at once on bowling ops. 5 is the limit. Now, if you pass more than 5, you can have one on hold. You can have more on hold if you want, but you're only allowed to have 5 active.
Kind of a big change, and we haven't seen changes from Bullinox in a minute.
Yeah. And rumor has it that trade debates coming to bowling ops at some point.
Ooh.
What a timeline.
It'd be really cool if they reduced their activation fees.
Yes, that's one thing I've been nailing them on since I started throwing them. This doesn't make sense to me. They can
No,
be selling
it doesn't.
so many more of those bigger accounts, especially since Apex got rid of, well, except for when they bring them back all the time, but when Apex isn't running the legacy accounts, you know, the 250K is like one of the biggest accounts out there besides Dayton.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now, USC? How do I keep fading out? How about now? How do I sound? I don't know. Once I get my desk cleaned up of all these baseball cards sitting around, I'll try and maybe move the mic back to the desk instead of the thing that's sitting on next to the desk. Hey, MR, good to see you. Well, that's because Melody probably has her mic, set up. My mic setup might just be bad, and she's being fed in through my computer sound. Basically it comes into my computer and then relays it through OBS to you guys. Whereas it's not like we're on the same mic or anything. So
Yeah, I'm using a headset mic too, so it's quite literally right by my face.
the other thing is I don't know if I enter some sort of setting on this mic that takes away background noise all of a sudden. That guys probably haven't heard a train in a long time, and I'm not sure exactly what I changed. But also, the thing is, it's also there's a fan literally sitting 12 inches away from the mic, and it's not picking up the fan noise at all. So I mean that's a good thing because I used to have to like not have fan blowing on me when I was on. So it's eliminating that noise, but it's eliminating other noises as well. So it might be eliminating my voice at times.
That would make sense too.
I mean, I can also, see, I look at my thing on the OBS and it actually, it shows me as being in the red area, which would be loud. I mean, I can adjust myself up higher.
Or you could turn me down, maybe.
Well, I mean,
Your desktop audio.
yeah, but I mean, I don't think they're saying you're too loud. I think they're saying you're in trouble hearing me. So, I mean, Melody doesn't sound too loud, right, guys? Let's pop back up here to 900. All right, let me adjust something here. I also did switch mics at one point. Maybe that was when everything changed. I moved the mic from my original computer over to the newer computer because the other mic was giving me issues with its Bluetooth and all that. So I switched. I just turned it up, my mic up a bit more. Is that any better? You know if I sound any better? Yep. And here's my other problem, guys. And I it's a bad habit I've started getting. I think just because of sometimes the way I move my chair is not on wheels. I sit in a big recliner. And so sometimes I don't get the chair exactly where it's supposed to be. It's hard to like get it in the exact spot each time. So sometimes I'm sitting here and I'm using my elbow on the desk to kind of hold up my face, and sometimes my hand slips in front of my mouth. So, and I don't realize I'm doing that. So that's probably muffling things as well. Yeah.
Well, I'll try to quit shouting. I've kind of just been yelling at you guys this whole time. No, I'm kidding. I've been doing that.
The other problem with the mic is I am tethered with my headset to the mic, so I need to. Oops, there's like cards falling to the floor. So I gotta have it as someplace where I'm not gonna get strangled by the wire that goes from the headset to the mic. Can you hear me now? All right, I now have the mic literally sitting right in front of me about, I don't know, I'm a guy, so measuring things is off, about 8 inches. I'm okay for now. See, that was the problem with headset. When I was using headset mics, people complained they could hear me breathing. So I prefer the desk mic overall. I need a boom mic, really, because this one just sits. It has a base and just sits here. I probably should get a boom mic.
Yeah. Or one of those like clip on. You can clip it to your desk and move it around. Stands.
Yeah, I actually have 2 clip-on lights for the card videos.
Nice.
I guess that's for all the videos because I gotta light up my face too when I show my face and trading videos when I actually do them again. Okay, so how does it sound now, guys? And JJR, how's the balance?
I mean, you do sound crystal clear to me. So there's that.
Oh, I am your bovine. Darth Vader voice. Terrible Darth Vader voice. Excellent. Once I clear the desk of more cards, I just gotta grab some boxes. I can move the mic back. It won't be exactly where it's at now because it's right in the middle of my card stage. So I can't stay there, but I'll move it over to the one side here by the stream deck, and that should work. Are you using micros or minis, Crypt? Gold's riffing back toward 4,500.
MR. You don't have to point it out. I think, yeah, there's 5 losing trades. Yeah, I caught 2 of them on the screen for you. The other 3 I didn't switch in time. I quit now. I'm like hands off because I really essentially just got chopped up because I kept thinking it was going to go one way and then it would go the other.
Yeah, Gravier, they breathe it. They don't snort it. But yeah, you breathe in helium to sound weird. But you can't like do that for a whole stream because you will kill yourself. That said, I do have, I could pull a, well, we won't mention his name, but I do have voice changers on here that can make me sound like a lot of different things if I wanted to. I have something called voice mod. Oh, don't be afraid of sending anything, Drake. You should see some of the things that Ace has sent. Yeah, with Alvin and the Chipmunks, it is. He's talking about make yourself sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks. MR wants to know now whether it was you or the bot taking the trades.
4 of them were me. 1 of them was a bot. Well, one of the losing ones was also this indicator I'm using, but I took the trade. The bot took a trade right off the open, thought it was going to break up, and then it went to 30,000 and quit. So that was the first one.
I mean, voice mod has various like built-in ones that are supposedly you can sound like Santa Claus or an elf or a witch and all this other things. You know, I thought today was going to be better because of CPI, and we are just right back in chop.
Yep. I thought so too.
Ace, are you back home yet, or are you still limping down the trail with coyotes licking their lips? Or maybe that Karen. Yay! Ace, do you want to see the next in the series of the jacked up Ace pictures? How many is that, Crypt? I mean, you're just cost at this point. You're costing yourself. If you're going to add 10 micros, might as well add a mini. But you're way over leveraged right now, in my opinion. There it is.
Looks so happy in the face of danger.
Moving down. I'm hoping this. What's your target, Crypticon? Now, I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm going to take that picture and give it to Gemini and see if it'll do videos with that picture. Gold continuing up, just about to hit 4,500. All right, 825. So you need about 50 more points. I'm hoping you can get there, Crypt. I feel like it could. Oh my God, USC missed shoes? There you go. There's the shoe. I didn't even notice the ace on the shoes. That's pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Told it to fit the screen and it did. There we go. Oop, back up above 900. I was just about to say, including that Karen. What's your average entry now, Crypt? SK Art Static, are you here? No, there's a lady that harasses him about leash laws. Yeah, leash lady could mean something totally different. Yeah. Anyway, we are rising up. I'm worried about your position, Crypticon. I swear, Crypt, I worry more about your trades than mine. Nice, MR. Okay, what's your average entry? What's your break even now, Crypt? 915. On 30 micros? That's equal to 3 minis, and you're down 30 points. Morning, Jay. Crypt, man, you know I love you, but this is what's called DCAing into oblivion. I hope it ends up well for you, but wow, I think Jay got more good mornings than I did. Wow, Ace admitting the crimes right here on MIGHTYOX Trading. Expecting a subpoena at any point. Gold coming down here might be an entry. Oh, I got to decide in 20 seconds that candle closes. That's an interesting candle in NQ as well. Can it break the 9? It bounces. Okay, well, at least Crypt's back in profit right now. Let it bounce. Oh my god. Okay, guys, Teo just made some stuff. Ace, you're going to want to see this. Give me a minute. You're all going to want to see this. I got to save the images first. So what happens when we have nothing to do.
Well, something just happened.
Whoa! Hold on. We will be showing that in a minute. I want something just... Wow.
Froze my ninja.
Did you hit target on that? Oh wow, it missed Crypt's target by... Oh, wait a minute. I missed Crypt's target by 10 points. Damn it. No, he didn't. His target was 825 and it went down to 835 on the micro.
Look at us, Crypt. We're all so invested in your trade. Well, probably because none of us are in one. But
Checking news. Trump, U.S. has total control over the Strait of Hormuz. I think we will keep it.
Wait, you got out when? Did you get profit? Please tell me you got profit. Okay, here's the ace image from Teo. We actually have two. I'll show one at a time. Hold on, I gotta fit the screen.
Wow.
And there's the other one. All right. Still not getting any trades here. Oops, thought that I put that down. There we go. All right. I should have taken. So I got a purple candle in gold, but I didn't like it because it was right at the 9. But look at that. That would have been beautiful 10 points. Copper still going straight down. NQ has continued its move down now after it bounced back up. Teo made those. Once I get my weight off, I might get tats. I have no tats at this point. Did you get profit from that trade, Crypticon? Excellent. Oh, we can all breathe now. I'm glad to hear that. You know, I mean, we were heavily invested in finding out the results of that trade.
Nice, JJR. I mean, look at this 5-minute chart right now. That's ugly. The only real signal for me there was this one, this non-shaded area one, that would have been a good trade. But these blue candles didn't work for sure. And there's another one trying here. It's just, and the 15's just as ugly. Keeps bouncing off that 100 EMA on the 15. Look how that wicked down to that same area 5 times. Every candle's hit that since the open. This is the days I should be at the lower time frame because it's giving me good signals on the lower. That's where it gets hard with the higher time frames, because when it's choppy like that on the higher time frames, usually there are decent signals on the lower. The Los Angeles Lakers have been
Connection
sold
lost.
to Josh Kushner, who is the brother of Jared Kushner, and Bob Iger for a record-breaking $12.5 billion. Iger is Walt Disney Company's CEO. So we should have longed the Lakers, apparently.
Connection lost.
That is so wild to me. I'm a LeBron James fan, so I was a Lakers fan while he was on there. So I've been following them. I can't believe they sold. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, he only bought them a year ago. The guy that's selling them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. So weird.
And the guy that's selling them also owns the Dodgers. He's not selling the Dodgers. I guess he ended up making like $2.5 billion of profit because he bought them for $10 billion. It's selling them for 12.5. So $2.5 billion in a year is
That's a big appreciation.
Does that mean you're now a 76ers fan?
And that's what most people who know me have asked. And I do apologize. I'm just realized I'm telling this to a Phillies fan. I hate Philadelphia fans. I hate them. And it's because I'm a Vikings fan and the Eagles have just destroyed us on too many occasions. So it'll be hard.
So I take it if you hear me sing "Fly, Eagles, fly" on the road to victory, it could cause issues.
Yeah, no. See, I'm at least not delusional. The Vikings are the Vikings. I mean, we lose games all on our own half the time. So, but the Eagles, man, It's just been more than once. So, no, I don't know.
So which do you hate more, the
76ers.
Eagles or the Packers?
Yeah. I mean, the Packers, I suppose, because we play them more often. But it's close. We'll just say that.
Now, if you want to really hear something interesting, my COO, Tiffany, is a Bears fan. Her
Oh.
boyfriend, aka fiance, once her divorce gets final, is a Packers fan, and they live in the same house.
That's tough. It's tougher for Tiffany because the tougher for the Bears fan in that situation. But it's getting better. This could be a fun season for them. They could have a fun time going back and forth. Yeah, I looked out. I'm with a Commanders fan. Well, which is another reason not to like the Eagles, really, because they're in the same division as the Commanders. But so we don't fight. Vikings and Commanders don't really fight.
Graybeard's a Lions fan.
Nice. See, Lions are like I have no hate to the Lions. They're just okay. They're just fine. They do their thing. They beat us, but whatever.
I know John DeFore's a Lions fan too. So we got at least two Lions fans.
Yeah, I suppose. I always thought it was interesting. It's Vikings, and then we have like horns on our helmets, but I don't think Vikings really wore horns like that. But the skull chant, I will say, I feel like that's the best in the league. So I'll take that.
I will say that, when I started the Ripping channel, obviously I'm a Phillies fan, so I hate the Mets and the Braves, but especially the Mets. But starting that, you really can't allow that. You got to become more team agnostic. Obviously, rooting for my team, but without putting down other teams, because you're going to end up driving away certain people if you are like bagging on other teams. So
yeah. Yeah, for sure. I feel like fantasy sports helped me do that too. Just get more focused on players instead.
Yeah,
and then you find players on teams you didn't know about, and you're like, oh, they're fun to watch. So it works out.
Ace. Well, I mean, Minnesota is pretty close to South Dakota.
Yeah, in South Dakota, we don't have any professional sports teams, so we gotta reach out. So there's a lot of Vikings, Packers, Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs kind of make it up here. I'd say a melting pot of NFL fans in this state, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely proximity. And realistically, it's because my grandpa was a Vikings fan, and I remember watching football with him, and then I became a Vikings fan.
But me personally, I root for any Philly sports team, but honestly, I don't watch basketball. I don't watch hockey.
I watch the Super Bowl and I'll watch football highlights, but I don't usually sit down and watch games.
Sure how to help you with that.
Reminds my what did I say that activated Alexa? Uh, but I have trouble watching football anymore just because of how broken the players end up being after their careers.
That's true. Is that Eddie? See, I never hear Eddie through the headset.
Yeah.
But I did that time.
Yeah,
That was fun.
that was Eddie.
Hmm. Well, I love how much we talk about sports when we're trading because this trading price action is horrendous.
I'm gonna have to go down to the 1 minute if I want trades because this is ridiculous. And Eddie, he was asking for more tree, and I really didn't want to give him more tree because he was throwing up earlier, which is actually the first time he's thrown up in like 2 weeks. So seems to be okay now. So I gave him more tree.
So I wonder if we're going to have this ugly price action like the rest of the month.
Yeah, it's, I mean, concerning, but a possibility.
Oh boy. Okay, MR, or wait, who said that? A gamecock is a male chicken or rooster that is bred and trained for fighting. It's an aggressive rooster bred for physical endurance and combat. During the American Revolution, British General Cornwallis called South Carolina militia leader Thomas Sumter the Carolina Gamecock because Sumter fought fiercely and would not give up. The University of South Carolina adopted the nickname in 1902 after a major football win, linking their team spirit to Thomas Sumter's historical bravery. Knowledge is power. Right. 5M. I almost said something really bad as a joke and decided not to. Just about at top of the hour. A little over 30 minutes till London closes. Got a little bit of jolt yesterday leading into London close. Little pop. It doesn't feel like it, but we have moved down like 70 points in the last 15 minutes.
Just looking at the 5-minute ATR is almost 50 too. So it's just like it's moving. It doesn't feel like it, but it is.
Checks again off the 9 on the 1 and comes down pretty harsh. That bounces right back up. Blue candle.
Order filled.
Going along on earn a trade eval, which is already down from the fail yellow on the CPI. A bad fill, Matt, I think. How's everyone doing? Red, green, somewhere in between.
Stop filled.
We'll bounce it in queue again.
Tomorrow we have PPI. Be anxious to see if those numbers come in exact as well. It'll pop back up. Awesome. Thank you, Ron. Or could just mean you're full of it, Jake. That's awesome. What were you allowed to make on that, Crypt? How much did you have to spend on the hose? Crypticon, I'm testing out a new tool that I think would be a major help for you. It's called Nora, and it helps with risk management by locking you out at certain levels that you can set ahead of time, but it'll lock you out for the day or the week if you wanted to, but that's a little harsh. Uh, and it's looks like it's pretty good. So I'm probably going to start promoting it here in the next day or so. It's probably less than you used to tip at Hooters, Crypt. It's called Neura, Neura. I have to start doing a whole bunch of videos and better promotion. I got crypto, not crypto, prediction market props that need promotion. I got this thing. And I also, when I was stalking CFT site the other day, he has an affiliate with Polymarket itself, which I didn't realize was a thing. I got to look into that too.
Yeah, that'd be good. Cool.
Order filled. Order filled.
Whoops. Trying to push up again. It's limping. Limping. Yeah, guys, got really dark here too, Crypt. Yeah, it looks like you're gonna get slammed again up there. I was looking at that weather earlier for a friend. Yeah, that's a quick push up here. Let's go check radar. Ooh. You're about to get slammed, Crypt. So right now, it's just looking like a rain for me, but you have a huge old line about to move in. This is Illinois. We're used to having to lose power because our utility is too dumb to like bury lines, even though we're in like Tornado Alley. I mean, 4 hours is usually okay for a freezer.
Yeah.
I lost everything in the deep freeze though. That 2 years ago when we lost it for 3 days.
That process is so painful too, of just getting rid of good stuff, and all because it's out of your control too.
Yeah. Well, once I build the house, once I have land, first of all, the goal will be to have solar, but also some sort of backup generator as well. So I don't think I'll mind living in Europe for the most part. Although you guys like ride bikes and stuff to get around, and I never learned to ride a bike. See ya, USC. God, you guys, you gotta stop setting me up for almost saying bad things. I'll read Ace's question and then let you use your mind to think of what I might have said. Ace's question was, what if the dikes all fail? And then you can go from there. And earlier, when you asked what the rival school was for USC's school, I also had some. I also was almost said something that I shouldn't have said. Pretty big move down here, real quick. By pretty big, I mean 20 points on just a couple weeks ago. I've been like, that's a small move down.
Yeah. I mean, my ancestors came over from Germany in like 1750. So, I mean, I don't really consider, I mean,
that my homeland. I mean, would I want to travel in at some point in time? Maybe, but I don't know what happens when my leg causes the metal detectors to go off at the airport. I mean, I've never been on an airplane ever.
Well, it's definitely not fun, and security sucks for everybody. But I don't know. I think travel is good at least a couple times in your life. But
I like to travel
I
by
also get it.
car. I have done, a little bit of travel by car.
Sure, of course.
Can't get to Germany by car.
Not yet.
But yeah, I mean, maybe when I get filthy rich and build the airstrip on the property and buy Ox Force One, maybe then flying will be good.
There you go. That would be better, for sure.
I mean, honestly, Europe is sound interesting, but my dream vacation, or it wouldn't be really vacation. My dream type of thing would be to visit all 30 Major League Baseball parks and Cooperstown for the Hall of Fame. That would be the ultimate trip. Do it all in, like in a motorhome and going from location to location throughout a whole baseball season.
That would be super fun. And totally doable, especially with a motorhome or something.
Yeah. Now, I'll be very honest. I would need to find someone to drive said motorhome because I wouldn't trust myself to drive something that big, even if I was actually driving. That's it.
And I think doing that, you even have some time to do a couple minor league stadiums as well. So it would be a really cool trip. It'll take some planning to figure out how to keep hitting each town when they were at home and all that. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, catching a home game in each park, Crypt. Now, I will say, this is one of my, and we'll, as we're going into London, close here with the weakness. I'll make this quick. I have a personal goal to get my mobility better, get my weight down by, the original goal was 2027, and it could still be 2027, but I have a feeling that there's not going to be a baseball season next year, or if there is, it's going to be a shortened season. So probably 2028. The Phillies run these, what they call their fantastic auctions with a whole bunch of different experiences. And one of them is to broadcast an inning on air with the television crew. So I would actually be calling an inning on TV during a game. And my goal is to win that and do that.
That would be so awesome. That'd be so fun. Phillies too. Don't you guys have don't you have an announcer that's just absolutely off the wall all the time?
John Kruk. Yes.
Yes. So that'd be so fun.
Yep. So yeah, that is and of course, they ask what you do and all that. So I'll be able to promote both MIGHTYOX Trading and MIGHTYOX Rips. I think Rips would actually probably kind of blow up a little bit from that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't cook while on stream anymore, and with the exception of the 9-hour streams, I'll still cook during those sometimes. Crypt, overnight. But I don't cook on stream anymore. I do it before or after.
But yeah, that's going to cost me some serious change as well. This year, the winner paid $25,000. So I'm assuming, each year is probably going to go up a little bit. So I'm looking at probably a $30K to pay just to win the auction. I'm gonna pop there right into London closed, but London has now closed.
There it is. Quiet like a mouse, a little bit. But what a day. Great spending it with you guys. Otherwise, it would have been so boring. So I think about that all the time when I'm sitting here in this horrible price action. It's good to be with people. So had a great time. Everybody stay safe this afternoon and have a great rest of your day.
I agree. We'll be back tomorrow for PPI. And I'm not going to say it should give us better price action because CPI failed us today. But we'll all see you then, and we'll find more nonsensical stuff to talk about. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.